Hi, in this video, I want to show you one of my tricks to create realistic irises. Hey everybody, this is David for Paintable, and today I want to show you a hack for you to be able to add all those details / nonsense that we see in the iris of our eyes. Obviously, if you're not doing an eye in a macro like this one, meaning that it's very close up, you won't see all those details. But if you do, this hack is going to help you drastically. So what I did here is basically I simplified the eye. So you can imagine that I just made a circle and then I put a few colors to represent the color of my iris, but nothing more than that. And I want to show you that quick hack that's going to add a lot of detail real fast. So basically, I'm just going to go over my iris, but below my highlight and my pupil, obviously. And what I'm going to do is create all the details that I want. So I'm just going to pick up a color that makes sense for my eye. So this one. And literally what I'm going to do is just this. I'm just going to paint a little bit of a nonsense all over the eye. It doesn't look like much right now, but the first thing I want to do is I'm going to put that to overlay, which is going to blend the color. It's already looking better. And the hack really is to put a Gaussian blur on it. So I'm going to go over filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and then I'm going to play with the blur here. And I'm going to repeat that step a few times. So I'm just going to create a new layer, pick a color that I like. So this, for example, then create some sort of a pattern. And this time I'm going to just go closer to the pupil and just put a few lines like this all around it. I'm going to use my saffron brush here just to design it a little bit better. I'm just going to erase a bit the parts like this and then put it back to overlay, go back to the Gaussian blur again. And I'm going to repeat that step until I find that there's enough detail basically. I might just add another one. I'm going to just create another one, and this time I'm going to take something maybe a bit darker, and I'm just going to create some patches like that all around it. And go back to Gaussian blur. Play with the Gaussian blur just to add the effect that I want. And that's it. You can see that I've been adding a lot of details really quickly. Now it looks a lot more realistic than when I started. Here's the before and after. And I did that in a few seconds. So that's the hack. That's just using, basically you just do a scribble line on top of your iris and then you use Gaussian blur and it's going to do miracle. The only small trick that I can add to this video is once you're done, once you're happy with your eye, make sure to have a little bit more of edge control. So what I'm going to do is just going to place a layer on top of everything, and I'm going to use the smudge tool here to just blend a little bit more my iris with my sclera, and that's going to add a lot of realism. Also, I can also do it just inside with my pupil so it doesn't look too sharp. And really that's it. That's the trick, guys. So I really hope you like this hack, and now you can go ahead and try it on your own paintings. And that's it for this hack, guys. I hope you liked it. If you want to make sure to see all the material I have about portraiture, you can click on the subscribe button right now. Also, I would like to know today, how were you when you started first digital painting? I know for me, I was close to 30, but I would love to know how old were you when you started. And I hope you have a good day and happy painting.